according to Cone, 93% of consumers want to know what causes you to believe it. So do you pick up politically safe? No, don't do that. You go with the things that you believe in. That's what you support. If you're doing it for media reasons and not the values of your company, the AI will see that and know it. Whatever we're promoting, the customer can fact check it. Okay? In this case, it's AI fact checking it regularly. If you say it's 90% and it's 70%, you're lying. And artificial intelligence is going to give you, they're going to whack you for it, just like a customer would. I don't want to make a mistake for my customer. If they're lying about that, what else might not be true? There's this battle going on, even in the church, the faith world. So you guys should be able to see it really clear. All right, according to Cone, 93% of consumers want to know what causes you to believe in. So do you pick up politically safe? No, don't do that. You go with the things that you believe in. That's what you support. If you're doing it for media reasons and not the values of your company, the AI will see that and know it. I want you to basically, to summarize all this, we're basically saying that whatever we're promoting, the customer can fact check it. Okay? In this case, it's AI fact checking it regularly. All right, so what I did is I basically put that profile together. Top 6 reasons. Use name effectively, okay? Call to actions effectively with the landing page that matches. Now, Trent would tell you that you wouldn't copy and paste the link to the landing page right there. All of these places will allow you to basically just say, click here and hyperlink.
Yeah, or URL shorteners if you had to.
So whatever you're doing, the AI can read that, and it's just clickable, but I wouldn't be copying and pasting your link like that. I noticed that on some of your sites. You got those long URLs, and the idea is not to have a long URL, but just say clicker. Okay, now pause. So if I go and looked at your website and scroll back up, if I go and looked at your website, is everything that we talked about, all of these things, do you have, listen close, do you have a dedicated landing page on that thing, okay? On more money, or faster, or it's more likely to sell, or one page with a combination of your statistical USPs? Or is all of this on your website? Okay, it can live on its own page. It can all be on the same page. It just needs to be on your website because you're promoting it here on all those places. And again, some of these things have limitations based on the templates. Now check it out. So there's additional benefits. Okay, the additional benefits of working with Shelly Salas or working with Bill Watson or whatever the name of your company is or whatever you're promoting across all bounds. So in other words, if there's more space, tell more of your story, okay? All right, so before we take a look at that, if we go back up here, you guys tell me, does this give you a strategic advantage in the marketplace based on a target customer of a buyer with a home to sell, a seller who wants to go buy? Let me give you an example. Go and click on, so like I typed in Shelly. So if I go and click on any of these other people, look how many Shellys there are. There's pages of somebody with Shelly in the name. Not necessarily Shelly Salas, but different Shellys. And if I click on any of them, like all of them, every single one, because I made it through the first 6 pages, and I'm just clicking on profiles, and I don't see anything like this in the marketplace today. And I'm like, and I go, and this is what I do. I go and I click on this, okay? And you know what I see? None of what we're talking about today. And I'm like, so I get on a call with our leadership team. I was like, should we do it for them? Like, if they can't execute, should we go do it for them? Emotions on it. Look, if they can't execute and you go do it for them, it's still not going to work. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it's like they're not going to be able to get beyond that. So now you tell me what percentage of the clients across your platforms are giving you a thumbs up? 5 stars. Is it 90%, 87%, 73%? What's the number? Because if you say it's 90% and it's 70%, you're lying. And artificial intelligence is going to give you, they're going to whack you for it, just like a customer would. I don't want to make a mistake for my customer. If they're lying about that, what else might not be true? And it's not that you're lying. You just got it wrong. I'm like, yeah, you got it wrong. You can't afford to get things wrong. It's too much at stake here. So if this sounds like a lot of work, it's not. Because you get to control the flow of information, except for necessarily reviews, even though you can control that to an extent, but you've got to shop that. Know what your positive rankings are among your clients. It's called a customer satisfaction score or net promoter score. Okay, so the assignment, okay, so let's go back to my little profile right here. The assignment or next steps. What do you guys think you should be? Okay, all right, let me help you with it. Okay, today was to introduce you to the profile and understand the philosophy and the concept around AI and how customers use it. I think we accomplished that. I think your assignment or your next steps is to take that profile, okay, and now shop and compare everywhere you are, okay, and to the model. Just do that first. Make a little checklist of where you're deficient and then go and get that data. First of all, put back on your Word document profile and then go. So if you guys will do that before our next meeting, congratulations, good job. The other 30 people that aren't here today, you know what's going to change for them? Absolutely effing nothing. You know what's going to change for you? If you don't get to the conference link that we posted into the chat there and make sure that you're front and center at that meeting, you're going to get even further left behind. And then when we go and click on something as simple as a Zillow profile, and it's a mess. Good. I don't have to sell you guys on it because you already are on it. All right, so I think I made a pretty good case today, Tracy, for being at the boot camp and the conference.